Yes, hello, hello. Time for yet another stream, and so we hear the music go mute. We can start and load our game. So there will be a lot to do today. Exciting stuff, even. Um, so let's talk about what we will be doing this time around. First of all, I have to be a little more situated, better sitting in my chair. But I still want to find Roger. He's been gone for a while. But um, yeah, essentially we will be improving our iron production today. We will need quite complicated iron parts and more of them than we can currently create. You can see from last time we set up this system with all our steel parts going in here and all of our copper parts going in here. Of course, we would like to do a similar thing with iron. So that will be added to this at some point. But yeah, we're building up a good amount of things, as you can see already here. Amazing stuff to see. So yeah, we have all of our iron production pretty much is here at our base. So, and well, of course, what happened last time, I believe, is that actually we unlocked Mark II miners, and so we can upgrade all of this stuff, and I think that's what we will be doing today. Upgrading all of this with Mark II miners. And then I think we will also likely look at making use of this pure iron node over here. So what I'm thinking is we use this space to pretty much just make modular frames. Oh, I don't know where I am. And then, or maybe even, I'm trying to think what should be done here. Because what we can also consider is to make modular frames from the other space. So I can probably at least double the amount of reinforced plates and rotors that we can make here, right? And that is good. So then we want to consider whether or not that will be enough in itself. What we've noticed is that we have been running out of reinforced plates previously. So, hello, Garden Elf. Nice to see you again. Welcome back, welcome back. I'm just talking about what we'll be doing, and well, what we'll be doing is upgrading all of our iron stuff. I hope you're doing well, and that all is good. Well, I'm doing well personally. Just introducing the whole stream. I've only been on for 8 minutes, so you are very early this time. Not only that, 5 of those minutes are just in the main menu, waiting for the stream to start, essentially. So you barely missed anything. Good. I'm happy to hear. I'm happy to hear. Always well when you can say that you're feeling well, very well indeed, is good. So yeah, we will upgrade to Mark II miners here, and at least double the output of reinforced plates and rotors. Yes, okay, that is exciting. I would love to hear why that would be. And then we might well, we're creating so many of these parts that and stockpiling a lot, so I'm thinking that with the upgrade to Mark II, here we might send some of that production just over to make rotors and reinforced plates. So keep around the same amount of production that we have now here, but essentially double the output and send it to the rest. I think that would be the idea. So, oh, it will be, but it will be very, very worth it. So, I think it's just good to get started on things. So, let's move things around a little bit. So, let's put you here, I guess that's fine. Put all the screws in here. So, yeah, this is what we'll do at first, just move everything over. And yeah, rods, so many, good. Thankfully dismantling gives us everything we spent on the building back, along with all of its contents. So it's very easy to just dismantle and go without worrying about the resources that it will need. So, how is work today, Garden Elf? Let me hear a little bit about that. What does the schedule look like today? And yeah, we will just dismantle pretty much everything here. And that's fine. Because we will replace it and make it better and nicer. Okay, good. Oh, this one I can keep, yeah. Let's also get rid of this one. Oh, I see, new furniture. Makes everything more busy, I guess. Okay, so we likely don't have what we need for a Mark II miner, right? No. We will need modular frames for that, actually. Do we have any? It doesn't seem like it, so let's take some rotors and let's just make them in our hand for now. That is all fine. And then we'll go back. Let's say we need 3 miners, so let's just make all that we need for those immediately. So it will take a bit of time. That means I have a bit of time to talk. Oh yes, I would love to have a sofa or a table. The problem is I'm living in a tiny space where there isn't space for that. So otherwise, I love sofas and I love tables. And I would like to have some in the future when I have a bigger place. That is the requirement for that. It's not as easy in my current living situation, sadly. But indeed, I do love my sofas. We have been talking about somehow fitting some inside, but like the best we could possibly do is like a futon. But still, it would take up so much space anyway. So yeah. Okay, good. We have what we need for this. Then we'll just take what we need from our new steel storage over here. So we have these. Then we'll need steel pipes. These are beams. These are pipes. Okay. We'll probably need some reinforced plates and maybe some rotors. So I think I'll just take a bit of both. Okay, good. And let's make the portable miners also. Yes, we have what we need for that. Good. And yeah, it will be busy ironwork today. Yes, we upgraded to a bed, thankfully, and I can say it's definitely nice. Um, but it also takes up like 1/4 of the space in the apartment. So yeah, it's not a. It works. It works fine, but it's not ideal. Okay, so let's just hook you straight up. So my idea was that we essentially send the fire, this fire guy, towards the east. We send, oh, we keep this one in the middle, like sending it forward, essentially towards the south, and then we send this one towards the west. I think that's kind of the idea that I'll go for, because that means that we can make use of more space here instead of having everything going the same direction, and we also have quite limited space going this way. So that is what I'm planning to do. Let's see how well it'll work out for us. So with the Mark II miners, we can mine 120 ore per minute. That means, let's bring up the calculator. It means 120 divided by 30. That is 4 miners, or 4 smelters, to make everything work. So let's make 4 smelters. It would be nice to place them in this direction. I'm not sure if that would work well. Let's just try it out and see. So let's make a splitter. And we'll essentially just make a manifold setup again, like we're used to. I know some people are not big fans, but I like them. I don't mind them. So, okay, and then build in here. It's not ideal, but how else could we do it? We could split. We could split straight. That could also work, but I like sending it around to the front here. Yeah, so we'll try to make this work somehow. Okay, and then smelter, like on this side, here, and here. Why is the distance different? That is strange. Okay, let's try to redo. So, did I place it like that? I guess so. It's just very weird because this bounding box is hitting exactly on the splitter and this one isn't. But that looks to be correct. Oh, that is why. Yes, I see why. Okay, let's redo things. And then we want it like this. Okay, good. And let's build you next to it. Then we rotate you. And we do a similar thing here. Good. This is what we want. Okay. Then let's build another splitter. Okay. Good. So then we will need a Mark II belt going in. Valid belt shape. I see. You're too close. Yikes. And there's nothing I can do about it. Eeh. That means that we will likely need to move one space further away. That is not the ideal situation. Let's see, so here, yeah, that will make things way worse. But anyway, let's just try it and see. Okay, so we want this like that, and this like that. Okay, good. Yeah, nice. What do you think about the YouTube side of things? Do you like it? Do you enjoy it? I think you're the only viewer pretty much of the things on YouTube. Let's see, this is correct, right? Yeah. So we need to do like this. Okay, good. And then mark 2 belts. Let's also make you mark 2 just to be safe. These can be mark 1 without issue. Okay, good. So now all of the smelters are connected. Yes, I'm happy to hear. I'm happy to hear. I want it to be like beginner friendly. Beginner in the sense of like a satisfactory beginner. Oh. Yes, that's very nice to hear. That you're using it as that. Yeah, I think it's part of the point. Another part of the point is to also just have slightly edited down version. So I cut a lot of our conversation out and focus more on gameplay. So like I spend a lot of time talking, right, about things that are not necessarily that interesting to the people who would be watching. So I cut that out, so it's more focused on the gameplay side of things. Okay, let's then make a merger. Put you here, that's fine. To be honest, I care about clipping, but I don't care enough to deal with this issue. Because it's just such a tiny little thing that is causing all the issues. But look at how compact this is. It's very nice. So yeah, we just send you back like this, and this looks incredibly compact. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I really dislike this part, but indeed, I made it very compact, but with this issue that I'm not a big fan of. Let's also cut down this tree. We don't like trees in this game. Yes, indeed. We need to destroy this planet. That's the whole point of the game. We cannot have trees around. We cannot care about nature. The only thing we care about is fix it and making sure that we fulfill our goals as a fix-it employee. That is all. Oh, I do very much like nature in real life. I cannot say me playing this game reflects on my real life interests and likes. So yeah, that's nice. I mean, hiking, I would love to be into hiking, but hiking is not really an option in Denmark. It's like one of the flattest countries in the world, so good luck going hiking. I guess Poland is also fairly similar. Right, there isn't that much in terms of height. And I guess height is also not necessarily a requirement for hiking. Okay, so let's... Why does it always have to be the most annoying way for these power poles? Okay, let's see. So here, okay, and then we do here, and here, okay, and then here. Good. Yes, I guess further down south would be my guess. That's where you would have mountains. I've only been to Warsaw, yeah, and my family have been to, and sorry for my pronunciation, I don't know if this is actually how you pronounce it, but Gdansk many times. I never went with them, but they have been. Wow, okay. I'm surprised because it's not even like Poland doesn't go extremely south, so I'm surprised it would be that that tall there. Yes. Yes, I see. Yeah. That could be fun. Well, I'm guessing that you're then by the southern border. Like, what is in the south? Is it Krakow, maybe? Is that a major city in the south? I think so. And sorry for my pronunciation again. You're probably used to people. Yes. Well, isn't it a southern major city in Poland? Maybe I'm getting my geography mixed up, but let's see. Okay, yes. I've spent too much time looking at world maps, so I have a decent like visual of things. Oh yeah, we don't connect here. In my mind, I've like a mental map. Essentially. Okay, well, we have the 4 smelters. Yeah, Poland is actually very close to Denmark. It's just across the sea, essentially. It is very easy to get there. However, I didn't get to Poland through the sea previously. But yeah, it is indeed very close by. Okay, let's zoom along and let's cut this tree down also. As said, no nature is welcome. So I'm actually thinking we wanted to simply just use half of this production, so maybe we don't merge in the end. That could also solve this issue. Yes. Your show is on indeed. Yes, so what I will do instead is actually just send one side forward. Because as mentioned earlier, we just want to make use of one of them. Okay. 1/2 of the production of the miner. So this is actually fine in that case. Okay, good. That is very nice. So this side is producing 60 iron ingots. Pretty much, yeah. So let's consider what we'll need. Constructor, 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 sure. Just make one of each and check out. So we'll need plates, we'll need rods, and we'll need rods and screws. Okay, so one constructor makes 10 iron rods, or 15 iron rods. Let's see, how would we split things? You will take in 30, that's fine. You will take in 15, it's also fine, and then you would also take in 15-ish. Yeah. Yeah, so it's quite simple. Good. Let us do things. So we just would split it 3 ways. Let's make a belt. Actually, let's put a splitter down with entry on that side. Sure, like this. Okay, and let's move it slightly closer than it was. Like here, hopefully should work. It doesn't. Okay. Let's just do like this then. That should be fine spacing. Okay. Did you get to play any Satisfactory yourself, Garden Elf? Or have you kind of given up on it? Okay, let's place one in the middle. Good, yeah. You tried? I'm guessing you didn't try hard enough then. Let's nudge you back like this, because otherwise this was causing it to be weird. Okay. Good. So then we have the 3 initial constructors. Let's do like this. And what we can consider is also the cast screws, actually. It's creating 50 per minute. And this is creating 40. But this one... I think it's generally better in terms of iron, even. It also saves some... It doesn't really save constructor space, to be honest. But it would simplify the line a little bit. I think it's fine to use the cast screws. You can be rods and you can be plates, whatever. All of that is fine. Oh yeah, no worry at all. No pressure, no pressure. Don't worry too much. Oh, that sounds cool. Hopefully she's not watching. I'm guessing it's for her, your girlfriend. Hopefully you're not sharing this stream with her. I'm curious. That's probably what you were excited about then, why it's going very well. That would be my guess. Yes. Shishi. Perfect. That sounds fun. Okay, good. We have that set up. We'd want to link it up to the highway also and send it back to base. Yes, well, it's good. It's good they like it after all, right? They like it to be that way. At least most of them do. So, makes sense. They like surprises. Yeah, so I think this will be the very simple setup for this first one. And that's about it. Constant surprises. Yes, I see. It's a lot of work. Yeah, it's true. Mine also likes surprises, but she, let's say she likes to know about the surprises, so they end up not really being much of surprises. She wants to still be prepared for things. So yeah, she says, surprise me, but then I also have to tell her, well, actually you don't like surprises, because you want to know what will happen, you want to know what's going on beforehand, so that you can prepare yourself. So, yeah. Let's see, so we'll want 30 plus 15 plus 12 and a half. Okay? 30 plus 15 plus 12.5. That's 57.5. So we say 57.5 divided by 2. That is 28.75. So that's what we want to make here. 28.75. Good. And we can do the same over here. 28.75. Good. There we go. Yes, it is indeed stressful. The thing about it is that you can only just hope that they will like the surprise as well, because you cannot know until it's happening. So that's a major deal with it. You just have to hope for the best, and that is all. But yes, exactly. Just a guy. Doesn't need anything special. Just needs to exist and enjoy a simple life. That's how guys are. Okay, so then we make let's just do 120 minus 57.5. No. Oh, I'm struggling a bit today, so we want to simply just reduce this by I guess we can do something like this. Yeah, but now I cannot remember what it was. 28.75. 28.75 times 2. That is 57.5. Okay, so we do 120 minus 60 minus 57.5, right? No. Oh, I am... Oh, what am I doing? You know, I'm overcomplicating things way too much. 57. This is what we want. Yes, there we go. Sometimes I'm going for the long road to achieve something that is very simple in hindsight. Okay, well, that is what we wanted and needed. Perfect. Then we would route this back, essentially. And we'll likely split it as well. So let's merge in front of you instead. Merger can go straight from here, that's fine. Okay, then we send you in and you in. Good. There we go. And then it's the rest that we set up. I think I'll wait to hook this up to the rest of our Sarge solution and just let it sit like this for now. That is fine. We'll see everything going into these at this point, which is all good. We'd like to see these guys being backed up anyway, so I don't mind it. Good. Well, let's then go here and handle all of this. I'll run out of some storage, I think. We have a lot of ore that we don't need and ingots that we don't need. So let's get rid of all of those, because they're not useful to us. We can also get rid of wooden leaves. Leaves go in here, and wood goes in here. Good. Perfect. And I just have to check something real quick. Okay. Wait a moment. Okay, good. So, yeah, we just... Yes, no worries at all. Just do what you need to. Okay, so... we just get rid of everything here also. Yes. Don't worry. It's all good. I'm doing these one at a time just to be cautious a bit. I know that I can do multiple at once, but it's very easy to select things that you didn't mean to select when you try to dismantle multiple things at once. Okay, good. So, yes, all of this is still connected, so that's fine. So let's try to find the space for the miner. It's here. Okay. Good. Miner Mark II. Perfect. So what we'll have the Mark II miner doing is mine 120. We will have 60 from over here also. Let's do a similar setup to the other guy. So logistics with splitters. Okay. Hopefully that's enough space. Let's double check. It is. Good. Let's make it a Mark II belt. Perfect. So then production, smelter. Okay. we line you up like this, and then like that, and that. Good. Logistics, splitter, like this. Okay. Perfect. Mark 2 belts going here, and Mark 1 going into each individual smelter. Perfect. Making iron, 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 and iron. Good. So we will make this into reinforced iron plates, I think. Will we? We need an equal amount of rotors and reinforced plates, it seems. Rotors took a little longer to make, at least with my previous setup, which is of course not ideal. Okay, let's first just send you back here. You can go there, that's fine. Let's get all the machines working while we are here, because it's good to just create a backlog, especially when you have manifold kind of setup like we have. And we should see things being fed into the machines and they start working. Good. Perfect. We also will likely have to upgrade our power soon. Thankfully that is quite easy to do. So when we get to that, it should be doable. Okay, perfect. So we have around 120 iron ingots being made here. Let's merge and send it out straight. Let's also merge here and over here. Okay, good. So, oh, I want you to be straight and not bent. Good. And then send you this way. Yeah, it's just slightly not what we need, but actually default works. Okay. It's very strange with the belts sometimes. Sure. Good. So we're merging back into the front. That is what we want to see. I think let's connect power a little more neatly. Over here. And then there. Yeah, maybe not there. You are out of connections. So we could just connect directly. That's fine. It works. Good. What I'm considering is, let's look at rotors again. Rotors, we will need 25, or we will need 100 screws and 20 rods. Okay. Good. So, and what we could make in terms of screws, let's look at the alternate. So, we could take 12.5 times 2. That's 25. That's a decent number to work with. Cool. So we might want 2 assemblers. Let's look at iron rods here. So we can easily make 40 rods. Just from 3 constructors. And then So let's say let's say 40 divided by 15. Yeah. No, by 3, sorry. Okay. So essentially, yeah, we want to do that. Yeah. So 3 constructors would make 40 easily when I underclock. But then we can have 2 constructors making screws. And that only takes 25. This would take, say, times 3. Yeah, what am I doing? So this would take 40. So then we can actually consider a third assembler also. I think that's what we'll do then. Okay. We also have to remember about this guy. But here close by, maybe let's make reinforced plates. I can imagine we'll need a lot more reinforced plates than anything else, right? Because of conveyor belts. And generally they're more used. So let's make plates here instead and feed those 60 in also. So we will have 180 to work with. That means screws, 60 per minute, an annoying number, but sure. And 30 plates per minute. So let's consider... I don't like math. I don't like math. So we could make one constructor makes those 30 iron plates. No, it doesn't actually. Okay, interesting. So let's consider 3 constructors to make 60, right? That's fine. So 3 constructors would take 90. So that's half of our iron production already, as it is. Let's get rid of these iron ingots that I have in my inventory. Because I don't care about them. So that's half of our iron already. Wait. Yes, it is. Because we have 120. 180. Yeah. Good. So then we have to consider screws. We can make a lot of screws. Yeah. I really want to simplify this somehow and not have to do math in my head. So 2 assemblers, that would mean that we need to create 120 screws per minute. So, but that is super easy with this recipe. That will be very cheap. So let's aim for, let's say, 80 iron plates. So 4 constructors. So 80 iron plates. And that would mean double that for screws. Which is 320. but that I cannot even move that many screws. Up to 270. Okay, so screws will likely be our bottleneck, but let's make 270 screws then. So let's say let's say 250. Yeah, 250 divided by 50. That's 5, right? I just want to make sure. Yes, it is. Okay, that's fine. So 12.5 times 5 is 62.5. And we're taking 120. Yeah, so that would be the ideal setup then. Okay, so let's set up to make that many screws. A lot of screws. So 250 screws, that means 5 of these constructors. And we'll orient them this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yikes. This is what I was worried about, running out of space. Well, I can't do much about it, I think. I can. So, let's consider we want to make 80 iron plates also. So that would be 4. Yes. Okay. Let's get rid of this assembler. Then let's orient you like this. You have to be straight with this guy. Splitters. We want the input on that side. Good. Okay. So now we have 3 set up, and we will need 2 plus 4. We would need 6 more. That's a lot. Okay. We have a good amount of space going in that direction. So let's do that then. Do we? We have 6 now. I need to consider this. This guy is taking up a lot less space. I like it, at least. At least that is happening. We'll essentially want am I doing this right? We need 5 to make screws and 4 to make plates. Yeah. I am doing it right, sadly. Okay, let's then put you here. So then we'll need another one. We're out of cable. That's surprising. Cable not here. It's here. Okay. Let's go back. How many coupons do we have actually? Oh, that's 7 coupons. That's nice. So we'll need 9 total. We have 7 now. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, so we'll need one more. I guess. And let's just put you oriented this way. That's fine. Oh, no, it cannot do that. So, yeah. I want to make space for screws to get in between, I guess. So all of these will make screws. These 5. And then this last one will help these in making plates. Sure. That's just how it'll be. That's conveyor. Oh. Yes, okay, let's adjust this merger. Okay. So send it that way instead. Then belts. Good. Then we send you in like this. And we upgrade you to Mark III if we have the beams. Okay. This is how we'll do it. This will be the general setup. I think it's okay. Mark III, good. Yeah. And then we just send Mark III all the way through the middle of this. Okay, we'll make another splitter here and start sending it this way instead. Yes. I oriented you the wrong way. Okay, production constructor. Logistics. Again, Mark III all the way through the middle. Splitter, you go like this. Okay. Try again. 3. Okay, and you will also be Mark 3 all the way there. Could we do something a little nicer? I mean, this is more than enough space for the screws, I guess. I don't see a good way, no. Okay. Let's get a merger. Send you that way. And also a merger here. And send you towards that way. Good. You will be Mark 1, that's fine. Mark 1. And Mark 1. Then everything else will only be able to make up to 80, so just Mark 2 belts here is fine. Okay. So that's a start. The real annoying part is that I also have to merge you in. So, okay, I have an idea. We simply just place you next to it. This, fine. Logistics, it's just Mark 1 here. Okay, good. You are a very loud creature. So then we can send you around like so, and we can pump you in here. That's fine. Okay, so plates, 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 and plates, and then we have the setup for screws. Okay. Sure. That is fine. Okay. Then let's connect power, because we would like for these machines to start working immediately instead of being on standby. God. There's slightly more spacing on this side. Why would that be? Okay, let's try. Like that? No, that's too little. There we go. Okay, so let's, I guess, redo a little. That's fine. That happens a lot. Okay, constructor. Here, and next to it here. Good. Let's set this up again with mergers. So we'll have a merger here going that direction, and a merger here going straight. Okay, we'll then send you in. We will send you in here, go in here. This will only be 40 plates, right? Yeah. So we don't need more than Mark 1. But we would need Mark 2 going that way. Okay. Good, so let's set things up again. Plates, plates, and plates. Yes. Okay. Then we try power yet again. Like here, it's fine. Okay, we then send you straight this way, here, and that's about it. So power you on, and you on. Then hearing a lot of machines working, which is good. Our maximum consumption is only going up, up, up. Okay, well, let's handle this side now. So, merger, and we'll send it that way. Okay. Good. And we'll continue over here. You will go that way. And that's it. Okay. So first one just needs my one belt. When I have plates. Let's go to our stockpile. Good. So Mark 1 goes into here. But let's make the main line Mark 3. Sure, let's get it as close as we possibly can, like this. I like it. Okay. Send you further. Okay, and then we have here. Wait. We go like that. Sure. I don't mind it. It's fine. Okay, good. You guys are not making screws. That's because you're not taking in any input. Okay? Good, so we can definitely see plates filling up. That is nice. And we should start seeing screws coming through also anytime now. Ingots are filling up. Yeah, I see some screws coming now. That is what we want to see. Amazing. Well, this is very nice indeed. Just having a quick look at something and then I'll be right back to checking things out. So Let's see. Yes, there's a lot going on in the background here, so just need to check up on things. Okay. Yeah. Great. Let's see. So we now have the belts being backed up with screws. Amazing. The same with plates. That's what we want to see. Plates will go this way. Screws will go a similar direction. So let's simply set up assemblers. We can just put them here, I guess. So we will need 3. That's the calculation that we did. We can move it a little closer. Okay. Like that, maybe. That should work. No. Then this will be in the way. Okay. So let's consider logistics, splitters. Let's put a splitter like here, sure. Production assembler. So yeah, we'll want it like here. Here. Good. Because you are lined up with the splitter, right? Yes, you are. Perfect. Okay. Assembler number 2 and number 3. Perfect. We have a very good setup here, I would say. But something that we probably would like to do is... Yes, so we'll want to be slightly this direction, then going through here. Yes. So let's build a conveyor pole. Let's consider this like here and try to meet it. Why can things never be truly easy? Okay. That's not what I want. And you know that very well, game. Oh, what did I make? What did I do? What? Okay. Well, oh, I probably upgraded a belt. By accident. It's fine. Why does it adjust? Okay, I have a better idea. We build it like here instead. See, and is this lined up well? It is. Okay, let's try to build it there. Let's see. Will you complain? No. Good. I don't like when things complain. But actually, we can build it a little closer. Conveyor pole like here. Sure. This is good. We then simply go all the way to the end. Okay. We split. Splitter. And we split straight. Like this. And we don't need to split at the end. Okay. Good. Then we'll send you in here and you in here. Perfect. This is what we want to see. Then we handle the screws. Okay, we just build you one up here. That is fine. And then we also split you. And why? We can do it here, but not here. What exactly is in the way here? Because I don't see a thing. Okay, I guess we could just lock the hologram. We'll want to build it a little further out. Okay. Mark 3 belt. So let's build it like here. Sure. Works fine, I think. And then I wonder why it's complaining, but if I lock the hologram, then it's not complaining. That's very strange. There is no clipping, so it is all fine. Okay, Mark 1 lift. Wait, what? What if I do it like this? Yeah. That's fine. Okay. It's doing some weird things, I would say. But at the end of the day, it looks like it's working, at least. Okay. Conveyor. Lift. And then we'll need a final lift. And this one doesn't need the splitter. But I think we need it for setting up. Correct? And now you want to be like this. No, actually you were like that with the other, I guess. Okay, good. Then let's get rid of the lifts. And oh god, you probably cannot fit, right? Yikes. Okay, can we do something else, like just send you directly in? We cannot. But maybe we can from here. Let's try to build a little here and then go like that. Good. That is fine enough. Then let's make reinforced iron plates. It's taking a lot longer than I expected it to set this up. let's let things get backed up. But also let us adjust this, because we only have enough, so we need to divide this by... We need to times it by 75. Or, hello? Times 0.75. No. Oh, right. No, we just need to divide by 3, right? No. We want to do the opposite. So interesting. So we want this to be 1 divided by 3. What? No? 3 divided by 1. Times 100, yeah. No. 1 divided by 3 times 100. No. What am I doing here? I want the result to be 66.6667 essentially. I mean, sure, I can do it like that. I want it to be 3/4. No. Two-thirds. That's what I want. Yes. Sorry for the mess. Okay. And then we do the same. 2/3 times 100. Good. As mentioned, math is not my strong suit, so 3 times 100. Okay, good. Amazing. So that means that we'll need a total of... We're creating too many screws, way too many screws. Or actually, we don't need this. We don't need this to be 20. Actually, now that I think about it. Okay, let's try again. So we need 80 divided by 3. Yes, this. So we say 80 divided by 3. 80 divided by 3. I think we do 30 divided by 80. Divided by 3, right? Times 100. Ugh. Oh god. So 26.67 whatever. Divided by 30. Yeah, okay, so it is 80 divided by 3. Oh. Divided by 30 times 100. Yes, that is what we want. Copy. But it's slightly too many screws. That's the annoying part. So well, we're making way too many screws. Way too many. Because we only need this amount, essentially 4 constructors worth, not 5. Let me just double check. So we're making 80 plates. Sure. That's fine. Maybe we could make 100 then. No. This will just be how it'll be. So we will take 53. Wait, how much? Okay, 53.334, whatever, times 3. This is how many we'll need. 160 worth of screws. Okay, so essentially 1 constructor of screws is unnecessary. That is okay, I guess. But let's not deal with that. Let's just say 160 divided by 5 is 32. Okay, so each of you just make 32. That's all. Because I don't think we'll have enough iron to make more plates. Yeah, we just won't. So at least I don't believe so. So we'll just underclock these to that amount. Oh god, I copied by accident. Okay. Sure. That would be fine. I'm okay with that. It means that we probably have like tripled the reinforced iron plates, which is very nice. Okay, can you move a little further? No? There you go. Flee. Be free. Yeah. So we likely won't have enough to make even more plates, so regular iron plates, that is. We'll make exactly 80 from this. Yeah, that is fine. Good. Let's start making them. Okay, let's place you in the middle here. And you here. Okay, good. So they will start making reinforced plates. This guy is missing the screws. How is that even possible? So you're not connected somehow? How are they not going in? They are on that one. Okay, let's just see. Once these inventories fill up. That is very strange. How could that be? Okay, let's just give it some time and see. Actually, let's put you guys to standby. Why would this be? Is it simply because I didn't connect you? Well, I did connect you to power. Yeah. That is the strangest thing. I don't want discards to be shared, so I will time you out in case you're a real person. You can be back here soon enough, but I think it's high likelihood that someone like that is not actually a real person. I guess it has to do with this one acting weird. So let's try again. No. And that is incredibly annoying. Okay. Well, then we'll do something else. This game is not always the best in terms of what it's communicating. So let's split twice up here. Line you up like that. And then let's do it for the previous one as well. Split twice. Line up like this. So this is just how we'll do it. Splitter. Don't really want the splitter to be on top, I think. Okay, well, let's do it like that then. Whatever. Oh, is it already connected like this? Maybe it is. I guess it is. Okay, let's keep those then. And let's try to make things happen again. Of course, I built you the wrong way. How do I build you the wrong way? It doesn't make any sense. This is not going ideal today. A little slow. Okay, like this. Hopefully you'll just feed in. But I don't actually know if you will or not. So let's just be on the safe side and build yet another one. Okay. Whatever. This should work. So let's make you Default. Yeah. Okay. Let's send you across here. Then let's do not snap like that. Good. Thank you. Then okay. Can we do something else? What if I send you directly in through here? That's not ideal. Let's make a conveyor pole like here. We then you there and then like that. Sure. This should more than work. I can see green lights everywhere. Okay. Then that's how it'll be. Wow. This was annoying. Anyway, now we have reinforced iron plates. Amazing. Then we'll just let all the internal storage fill up and everything get backed up. And then we'll work on rotors. It's fairly compact still. I don't mind the look of it, at least. How about the foundations on this side? Will they start? They will start going above ground at this point. It's not ideal. Okay. Well, anyway, time to do some things. At least we have this set up now, and it's looking very nice and compact. A little messy towards the end, because we're just running out of space. But otherwise, I don't mind it. And we'll keep it working while we set up rotors and all of that good stuff. Which will also be a lot of work. But it'll be well worth it. Again, I'm doing one thing at a time just to be cautious. I know I can do more at a time, but I don't want to do something by accident. I want to clear up some space also. Okay, and we'll go for a fairly similar setup, I would say. I wonder what these shadows are. Oh, they're just from the platform, I see. None of these are connected anymore. Oh, it's because that was the connection to my whole power grid. Well, let's get that connection back then. And where can I place you? Here. Good, we're back up and running. I was wondering why everything was just red all of a sudden. Okay, good. Our max consumption has increased quite a lot now. And that's fine. We need to adjust some things also. So we'll need 8. 8 times 5. Oh, 8 times 5 is 40. Only 40? Okay. I'm surprised. Well, and then we'll need 30 times 4, 120. So that would be plus 40, 160 total. Okay, so it's not that much that needs to be underclocked then. That's nice. Because we're creating... Yeah. Okay. Good. Let's do that from this stage, I guess. So we're making 180. We just need 160. Okay. That means 20 and 20. And that's it. Good. That means the miner can also be downgraded by essentially 10. No, 20 here. So let's just say minus 20. Oh. Minus 20. Good. And then it should work constantly as long as things are not backed up. Perfect. That helps in the sense that I don't have to adjust anything in here, which would become more complicated. I can just reduce the amount of stuff that I have sent through to this place. Very nice. All the belts are busy completely. And these are still filling up very slowly. But they are filling up at the very least. And this guy is filling up most because he's being fed with a Mark III belt. The other ones are just Mark I. But for the sake of just making things faster, let's upgrade them as well. So now we should see it moving more. I don't mind that. Okay. That is very nice. Very, very nice. Plates are backed up in here and not in here yet, but very soon it will be. Good. I like what I'm seeing, but it has taken so long compared to what I expected today. Well, rotors. Now is the time. Production, miner, Mark II. We send you this way. Let's see foundations, how much we can build out before it starts clipping into the ground. Okay, and here it starts clipping. Here we can start building more. Okay. Good. That is fine enough. I think it should have... There should be enough space. I don't want leaves poking through my foundation though. Sure. The rocks I cannot do much about. Yep. Well, then it's time for the rest. So let's again do a similar setup, but likely slightly different, because what I see here is that no, we can do it like here. That's fine. Yeah, that should be more than fine. Let's make splitters like usual, here and here, and then smelters on this side. Okay, perfect. There we go. Yeah, that is good spacing. Let's consider what we will need then. For rotors, we'll need rods and screws again. 100 screws per minute this time. So at max we can support 2 assemblers. I guess 3 if we underclock. Just from like belt bottleneck alone. But I think it should be fairly straightforward in this case. So let's consider this. So we'll need, let's say 5 constructors. So 5 times 5. That is 62.5 iron ingots for screws alone. Okay. Then let's consider rods. Let's say we'll make 20. Let's say we'll make 60. So that is just times 4. And that is just barely above our capacity. Okay, but that is decent. The screws will be slightly too much, right? Because we have 60 coming through here, or 120 coming through here. If we need 60 alone to do the rods, well, then we don't have enough for the screws. Okay. That is fine. So it means 3 assemblers, and it means 5 and 4 constructors again. Okay. So 5 for screws and 4 for iron rods. But I wonder, did I miscalculate something then? No. Yes. No. No, I didn't. I calculated this already. Yeah, they're just underclocked, that's why. Okay. Well, constructor, and how do we want to lay this out? We have a good amount of space in this area, so we could send it around. Let's say we have, yeah, I don't mind this. Actually, Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And then we'll build 4 on the opposite side. So we'll simply just send things around to this side. Sure, that is fine. We'll merge you guys here. Sure. Okay, conveyor mark 1. Straight. Perfect. And then we'll send you around to here. So we'll want another merger. God. Sure. Okay, good. So this should work. Mark 2 belts we don't need here, but we do need in between you guys. Oh, but okay. Let's try again. Send you into there and then into here. Good. And then we do splitters. Okay. Send in and out like this. Good. You can just go straight all the way through. So I know that I'm building a lot of like manifold setup stuff. I know some people don't like it, I don't mind it. As long as you let it back up in the beginning, I think it can actually be quite nice. Okay. The annoying thing here is that this merger will be in the way now of a new constructor. Yeah. Well, let's try to check how much in the way it is here. It is barely in the way, so let's just build it from here. That's fine. Okay, and then 4. Good. And simply we just merge at all places. Merge. Except for the first one. Okay. Let's make this Mark 2. Will we move more than this? More than 120 rods? No. We will move 60 at max even. Yeah, okay. Then we just need Mark 1 belts. Sure. There's also a decent argument to be made that I don't necessarily need to like micromanage the belts and their marks, because I have enough resources to build the faster marks and so on and so forth. But I'm doing so anyway. If anything, I can always upgrade at a later stage, which is fine. Okay, good. Perfect. So you guys will be making cast screws. And then you guys will be making rods. Perfect. So, assembling, where will that happen? That's the big question now. It will probably happen on this side then, because I don't see much space going on. So, yeah, assemblers can be just built here. So, let's merge the opposite way. That's why you consider your space first. Okay. Logistics, merger. So we can send it to the left here. And we send it to the left every time. Good. Very nice. Okay, connect all of you up also. Good. And then we'll send screws through here, I guess. Conveyors going into the machines also. Good. Let's power on all the machines. Do we have a good power pole? I guess we have this one. Let's see, so here and here and here and here. Power poles are like a very annoying thing to have to deal with, but whatever. Okay, we'll make iron in these because I didn't set those up. And they likely also don't have belts hooked up. They don't. You're making 120, so we need for you to be a Mark II. And then we see the iron ore coming through. Good. This is definitely not what I want to see. Then we should start seeing the smelters work. Everything's coming through, hopefully. There are some ingots. And there are more ingots. Perfect. Lunchtime, yes. Nice to hear. What are you having for lunch? I've been very busy myself. It's a lot of complicated stuff to build this in an ideal way. You have probably heard it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it being done. Here, but it will definitely be worth it in the end. Okay, this guy just wants to stand there menacingly. Here, to be honest, I've started caring a little less about how things look at this point. Okay, let's disconnect 2 hours of playtime. Broccoli pasta, tomato zucchini pesto, and vegan cheese pasta. That is a lot going on in that dish. Really? Can you get away? Please? Oh god. Why do you have to be stuck in my things? Especially where I'm building. God. Yes. So. Yeah, but it sounds nice. I liked you
better before you did that.
Yes, sorry Ada, but the fact of the matter is that I could not continue building. Okay, there we go. Now we have all of this set up. You said that you wanted to talk about your surprise? What kind of surprise have you planned? Okay, good. So, all of these machines are working now as they should. We want to merge screws also. Oh, of course. Of course I'm interested. Of course I am. You are not lined up. You cannot just say, I have this exciting thing I want to talk about, and I will talk about it in my lunch break, and then say, no, I actually, let's not talk about it. Or, I mean, of course you can, it's your life, you can do whatever you want. But you pique my interest, and then you take it away. 1.5 year anniversary. Oh, yes, that's very nice. Is it easy to get time off work in Poland generally? Yes. What will the date be? Okay, let's just do it like this. Okay, actually let's make you go a little further. Yes, that is fine. Yeah, okay, it's nice. It's nice that it's easy to get days off. Yes. Oh, does she also adore being woken up though? That's the thing. So you will have to find an elegant way of waking her up. Yes. Indeed. Indeed. Well, good thing, at least I hope that she isn't watching. Yes. Otherwise, you would have secured yourself a spot on the couch. We have enough space here for all three. This, and this. Perfect. On the floor, yeah. That's true, you don't have enough space for a couch. Like us. Okay, so this is just simply mark 1. We can... you go a little... this. Sure. That's fine. Wait, it's not fine. Having a walk, visiting some of the favorite places. That's nice, yes, and a good lunch. Very nice. Perfect, yes. For pickup, I wonder how you arrange that. Little map. Nice. Then like that. Yes, okay. Nice. That's fine. This. Oh yes. Well, she probably deserves it, right? Just slightly. So splitter here instead. And hopefully can connect. No. Eh. Nice. Amazing. Well, I can tell it will be an amazing day. Oh yeah, I can imagine. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. I don't think there's any such thing as overdoing things. I think, well, also I don't know you guys personally, right? I think it can definitely be stressful to put all of that together, but I think at the end of the day you chose to do it, and you believe that it is all worth it. And I think that is good in itself. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If you think it's all worth it, that's what matters. Okay, let's see. We have some space over here. Okay, I'm gonna simplify things a bit then. Here. Is that? Yes. Planning is good. And was it today? No, it was tomorrow, right? Yeah, you said so. Yeah, I mean... How about me? That is the question. I don't know. I'm here doing my things. Yeah, I don't know how to answer that question, but oh, if I'm a planner, maybe. I mean, I would say I like having plans, but no, I wouldn't call myself that really, to be honest. A romantic type. To build a little further. I'm kind of a... Yes. Yeah, it's probably definitely something that you can learn to be, which is good. So, let's say we split here. Sure. And then we assemble over here. Slightly too close. Yeah, I mean it's easier when you're more anonymous, at least. I get it. I get it. No, but I can. Yes, I can split a little closer. I'm trying to imagine this in my head. It's a little challenging. So let's say splitter matching up here, going there. This is the kind of height that we want. Let's make a Mark 3 lift, I guess. Sure, so they can be one step closer, I would say. Yes. Okay. Like here. Sure. that should work. But I think it's also good to express that kind of thing. Oh, I see, that's why. It's good to be open and honest and things like that sometimes. It's good to share experiences, feelings and whatnot. Okay. Then we split here. That. Oh, no, we don't split here. I don't know what I'm talking about. We split here. Okay. Good. Then we can have splitter, splitter, and splitter, splitter. No, we don't need a splitter here. Okay, and maybe I split slightly differently. So we send you to the closer one, like that, to have the same system over and over again. Here, good. Let's also connect you guys up. If I was to build things the right way, it is super annoying with this. Okay, like that. So start sending through and through, then finally to the end. Okay? Good. Then we do splitter, splitter, but we have the splitter actually orient the right way, like this. Then we do a Mark III belt, and we do it like here, and do it like that. Okay, good. Then rotors. We need 100 screws per. It's insane. I'm making slightly too few screws now. Yes. Okay. That is fine. That is actually ideal, probably. Okay, let's just make them Mark III lifts. Like this. Okay, and then Mark III belt. Good. And then we essentially just send the screw up. Okay. This. We send it around to like here. And then we send you in. Yikes. But maybe if I change to default, good. Perfect. So you should all go in and populate. Okay. So there we have it for the assemblers. Let's take you and maybe even you. Okay, put you here and here. here. Good. Rotors and rotors. Okay. So we can only make 250, meaning 250 divided by 3. We should aim for 83.333. Okay. So we want to do, let's look at this again. 250 divided by 3. Okay. So 250 divided by 3 divided by 100 times 100. Sure. We copy these settings to all of the assemblers. There we go. Rods are not going in, but that's an easy fix. There we go. So then we have to consider how to deal with this number. So 16.667 divided by 3. Wait, times 3, sorry. It's 50, we have to make 50 iron rods. Okay. That should be fine. And how do we make 50 with 4? 50 divided by 4. It's 12 and a half. Okay. So 12.5. And 12.5. Oh, let's just copy and paste. Since we have the option. Iron ingots are not going into this one. Or maybe they are, it's just, yeah. It's just because of the manifold setup. Okay. Good. This guy is also not receiving input. Okay, let's put these assemblers to standby. Let's consider our max consumption. Okay. Still we're well within capacity, which is good. Let's look over here. Everything is backed up. Absolutely what we want to see, actually. It's not a bad thing. Amazing. There we have it. So, there's a slight adjustment that I have to make. Which is, I think I want to take half of the rotor production and half of the reinforced iron plate production to make into modular frames. But that's it, otherwise everything is looking good. And it's actually taking up a lot less space than I expected it to do. Which is also nice. Let's also get rid of this noise from photo mode. So let's consider where we do this. I mean, I think it's just the smartest to do it here. I send it around the long side, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So let's build the final assembler that we will need for now. That is like here-ish. Sure. That is fine. And then let's consider modular frames also. Okay. So Oh, it's iron rods, not rotors. That is very annoying. I thought it was rotors. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Well, I have an idea, and it's not pretty. But I'll just get rid of one assembler. Will I? I should have known. I should have known. What is the ideal way of doing this? It's a very challenging problem to have at this stage when I already set everything up and everything is working nicely and all of that, and then realizing that there is an issue. Yeah, I mean, in the ideal scenario, maybe I would have just used this line for rods, but I think rotors are slightly less important than reinforced plates. So I think that's the best place to take away some production from. Interesting. Are you not connected somehow? Oh no, it's because you're on standby. That's why. Yes. Okay. So, let's just keep you guys at 100%. I'm just gonna do a messy version, and that's it. So, I will just split here. That was really not what I wanted to see, but at the end of the day, this is just how it has to be, I guess. So, let's continue this line. Yeah, let's see. Hopefully he will. But, of course, he also has his own knife, so I understand if he has found something else to do as well with his time. But yeah, it would be nice. Can you really not build taller than this? That's quite strange. in my opinion. Oh well. Can't do much about it, I guess. Okay, so we want to line you up like here. Okay, and then let's see. Like this. Oh. Let's try again. Like here. Sure. That's fine. Why can everything not just be easy? Oh well. This is fine. Let's finally merge here and send it to the left, or send it straight rather, and also do the same here. How many plates? Yeah, definitely just Mark 1 belts. Okay, and then finally into here. And then we'll have automatic modular frames. Which is a good step. Oh, I'll have to ban someone. Okay. Amazing. Well, so one final step is to split. Okay, and we can just split. Yes, I would like for you to be on the grid rather than just floating. Yeah, maybe final step. I would like for some of these to go into storage, right? And, well, we have a big highway that we made last time. Yes. Splitting on the grid. Because if I hover over here, you can see it doesn't conform to the regular grid. It just kind of floats no matter what I do. With tiny adjustments, but if I place it here, it won't be the same, so... Well, it takes some practice. It takes some practice. That's what I can say. So, all of these are still working, so we still want to keep things on standby with these assemblers. In terms of the assembler, yeah, we're filling up. So we just build up to the highway. That's it. And let's do that here. So foundations. Let's go upstairs. Yeah, well, it's sometimes that's just how it is. I think anyone can have the ability. I think you too. So it's just about practice, I think, mostly. I'm a firm believer in what do you call it? In things that you're not necessarily born with talent, but talent is like something that you can develop. Oh. But of course, development requires practice. It's amazing to see this highway working, by the way. Oh man. Okay, let's jump. Okay, so we essentially would like the conveyor hole like here. I can reach, wow. I actually didn't expect that. And it reaches, perfect. Okay. And we do the same for the rest of the components here. How many? It requires 3 per minute, and you guys are creating what? 4.4444. Okay, that's an annoying number. Okay, let's handle this first. So we go here, and we say this is the middle, straight up, conveyor hole here, then here, good, then final one. It's all the way at the edge. Okay. So then we send you all the way up. This. We do the same with you. I'm missing iron plate, so let's grab some. It requires a lot of iron plates. Thankfully, we have a lot, so it's not a big deal. Good. And then final one. Here. Good. Then we'll also build one like here. Let's build it like here instead. Sure. Good. And not here, but here. Yes. Okay, good. Perfect. Then we can split here. Nice, now it lines up on the grid. We can then send the belt through to here. Good. So that's the basic iron resources, excluding rotors. So let's handle that issue. The rotors are annoyingly at a different place, so I have to consider how to deal with that. Nice, a lot of this is backed up now. Amazing. We would also like to actually adjust the clocks of things. No, we don't. We do not anymore, because we're feeding the iron rods through. Okay. Yeah, I mean, only this machine is working now. And it will be maybe backed up. It won't really be backed up because the modular frames will keep being built. So let's see. We want to something break. The sound was weird. I need to figure out how to do this ideally. But I do like the look of it all. It's nice. It's very nice. The highway space elevator, absolutely amazing. So how would I want to solve this issue? Well, first of all, let's merge. And sure, let's send it that way. That's fine. Okay. Good. Conveyor belts. So simply we would like for the conveyor lift to be here. Okay. In a strange spot, but what can I do? At least we'll have all the iron stuff automated. And that is an amazing milestone in itself. At least I believe so. So like here-ish. Let's build like 3 this way. And how are we looking? We still build further. We can make things nice and clean later. Okay, good. This is right. Then we simply consider the conveyor lift. It goes here. Great. So we send it up like here. I believe that could be. And it is. Amazing. So then we should have rotors feeding through. We can already see some somehow. Somewhere being made, I guess. Even though I put them to standby. Okay. Incredible. Then we simply just connect all the things. We might have to do a bit of a weird thing by the highway itself. We'll see how to handle that, because I want to avoid clipping, right? But as you can see, the iron is coming in from this side, so we'll have to consider how to handle that. And we want the more complicated thing at the bottom. Good. So that is what we want to see. Then conveyor lifts. We simply just send you straight. Okay. Good. You need to go higher. Wait, most complicated goes at the bottom. Yes. So actually you go lowest. You go just one higher. That. And so on and so forth. It's a little difficult determining the actual height that I need to put them at. Yeah, this is fine. I have a good idea of how to handle this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be the amount that we need. Then conveyor belt to here. You go to here. To here. You to here. And final one, I think, is slightly too tall. Yes, it is. So let's redo it. Like here, maybe. Perspective makes it really difficult to determine. Still too tall. Conveyor lift. Like here then. Yes. Okay. Amazing. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's build it here, because we have to do some trickery when we get to this part. Something that won't look that pretty, but should be functional at least. Yeah, it's fine for modular frames to be here, I guess. It would have been nicer to have them at the bottom, but it's okay. There's an easy way to do that, though. No, there isn't. Yeah, it's just gonna be like that. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, let's do foundations on top here. Let's build vertical to here. Can I do some cool things? Because these have ladders, so just go up here. Good. Line it up. Stackable conveyor pole. 2, 4. Guess we actually build it at the edge. So like here. Okay. Then we send you up. Like so. Do the same with you. Okay. Sure. This would work. I don't think it's pretty, but it will work. Okay. Then let's make another one. Like here. Good. Now I'm out of iron plates again. Okay, but we're getting to it at least. So what do these require? Not that many rods. Oh. And no screws. I mean, we should have enough space now as it is. But we are running out of iron plates somehow. That is surprising. Okay, I have to check my phone. I have an important message. Yes. Okay. Good. I mean, this looks cool from a distance at least. Good, then we just build down here. 3, 4. Okay. And we continue. Conveyor is too steep. Well, you don't need to be that steep. You could choose yourself to not be that steep, but I guess if that's what you want. Okay. Let's try again. I mean, curve can work fine in this situation, I think. Was that even curve? No, that's default. Let's do curve and see how that looks. Curve. Sure. It works. Can I get the final one? Good. It looks strange, but oh well. It's fine. Okay. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, this will just be very repetitive. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And that should be good. So what we want to do now is to also see where you connect up for the rotors. You can be at the bottom essentially. Okay. Well, there's a chance that we cannot build like in between. And what if I do something like this? No, it's still not gonna work. Okay, then I can do something like this. Maybe. No. But maybe at this height. Sure. It can work-ish, maybe. Yeah. Now you're not gonna want to do that. This game is very strange sometimes, I will say. Sure, there is minor clipping. It's fine. Okay. Well, let's consider how many things we have and will have. So we have 4 on this belt, we have 5 on this belt, and then plus 1. So we will build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like so. Because you can be directed in that orientation. And then I will just build another one up top here. I will simply send you up here, and so on and so forth. But there might not be space for this now that I think about it. Let's see. I mean, there will be. Yes. So this is the strange manner that we will do things. And it's fine. Okay. We want you that. Good. And you can go inside. Yes, you can. Perfect. Then we have you like this. Good. Amazing. We're getting close to having something now. Okay. Line you up. Like so. And then perfect. 2 more. Good. Final one. Yeah, you went one too far down. So you will be like this. No. Yeah, maybe. No. Maybe, yeah. No. Probably not. Like that. Oh, I fell. Let me get back to the ladder. Perfect. Final one. There we go. Then we just have to think about how to lead things in nicely. Because what we have is overlapping stuff. Let's build containers. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay. Organization. Industrial storage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do something weird here? Maybe I did. I think I put things in the wrong order. I mean, I don't mind it. It's fine. It's gonna be fine either way. I do slightly mind it, but no. So the complicated ones, yeah, I see. What? No. I'm very confused actually. This is seeming strange to me. Complicated parts are going at the top. Yes. I switched it around here. Oh well. It's really not a big deal. I do wonder why none of the uncomplicated parts are coming in. That's because they're not hooked up. Okay. That's fine then. So we can lift going from there. Okay, sure. And then line it up to be the same height. Can I easily climb up? There is a ladder here, good. Same height. How do I determine same height? That's difficult. Let's make a ladder. We cannot. Let's make foundations. We also cannot. Okay, let's vertical you. Architecture, ladder. Okay. Good. So, where am I? So, we want to line you up. Why would it be so difficult to line things up like this? It's the perspective that's really making things challenging. Okay. Good. We have rotors coming in. Then let's build from here. And we can build you one higher. We can build you like here. Okay. It is a bit of a mess, but yeah, it's just how it is. Okay. Good. This is becoming very tangled. We will need another box. Another 2 boxes even. Organization. 1, 2. Okay. Let's continue. Logistics, conveyor lift. You're there already. Okay. And then final one. Good, and they all reach. Amazing. Let's try to make things a little nicer by using straight mode. Okay. And final one. Perfect. Yeah, this is at least a little better in straight mode than not. Ugh. Okay. Let's redo a little bit. Like that. Yes, good. They are automatically connected. Amazing. Perfect. And final one again. Good. There we go. Now, what is where? You have rotors. Okay? You have reinforced plates. You have modular frames. You have, I don't know yet. I'll figure that out. But yeah, now everything is hooked up to the highway, leading back to base, back to a storage container, and all is well. Amazing. Then finally, we just have to turn on the assemblers over here, and everything is well. At least I hope so. Rotor's already getting made. exactly what we want to see. And you are getting filled up now. Amazing. A massive project today, but it's good. And I also think that with that, it's about time to finish up for today as well. So I'm just gonna give a go, run through the things slightly to see if anything's not connected or anything's red or something like that. Everything seems good. Amazing. I really like it. Messy, but not the worst. I really like the highway, it's very cool in its own way. This is not so cool, but oh well. Rotors coming in. Amazing. Why am I going down? Oh, it's because it's like a radius around my character, so it's pushing against the edge of that radius. Great. This is incredible. So, do we see some of the basic iron yet? No. It's coming through, but it's gonna take a while still. Modular frames also. Reinforced plates coming in. Incredible. I like it. I like it. Yeah. That, I think, will have to do for today also. Good progress. Because this is what we needed. So, I think... like, we needed this upgrade in production of iron. And now we have it. And it's all good. And running how we would expect, I think. Anyway. Yeah, I will end it very soon, yes. We have the iron stuff coming in. I wonder how much we have already. Rotors, we didn't make a lot of. Reinforced plates, so much better. Wow. Modular frames also, we have a good amount as it is. Incredible. This is exactly what we wanted to see. This was the whole purpose of today. It took way longer than I expected, to be honest. Way longer even. But it's good to have it done at this point. And it's nice to see it working. At least I think it's working. This concrete is still coming in. Very nice. As well as the copper stuff. It's quite impressive. Concrete I'll get rid of. I'll clean up my inventory a bit. Cable can go. Iron rods and plates, I don't know where they go yet, so I'll keep them for the moment. Oh, it was a lot. It was a lot even. I can definitely say I feel quite exhausted mentally after this. It has definitely been a lot, but it's a huge milestone at this point. And it's exactly what we needed at the moment. Because we just didn't have enough production of the complicated iron parts. And in terms of Roger, Roger is lost, but he does exist somewhere. I just don't know where. So I start every stream by spending a few minutes looking for him, but I don't know where he is. But I know he's fine somewhere. No, I won't be eating him. Definitely not. He's not food. He's a good pet of mine. A good pet of mine. So I can really imagine that with this setup, now we see the iron parts coming in finally. Very nice. That the next objective will be actual space elevator parts. And that is weird to say, but I mean, we have everything else that we would need for it. So it's that time. Pretty much. Well, let's fill these boxes with the right content and then get going. See, so we can get rid of these berries. We cannot. We can in here though. Good. The nuts we don't really need to keep on us. And yeah, just take these containers with us now. Nice. We had enough space for that. And move it to their permanent storage space. Oh, I like this so much. Very nice to see. And the steel can go in their respective containers. Here. We have so much steel already. Good. And final little box that we can sort. Not little, I would say it's a big box, but still. Okay, perfect. And then steel. Where are you? You're here and here. Good. Incredible. I really like it. I like it. It's a mess, but I like it. And as for next, assembling of space elevator parts, most likely. Finishing the last two remaining milestones, which starts getting cheap now because we have everything automated. So yeah, all is amazing at this point. It is my mess indeed, but it's not the worst mess I've seen. Let's say that. Yeah. Well, that. Oh. Okay. I had that noise happening twice. I wanna end it off here with this nice little view and us just standing there. We are tiny. So, yeah. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. So, thank you for... I did indeed do a lot, and I can tell you that I feel exhausted. Uh, yes, I am too. So that will be on Thursday. Um, Also, I had a question for you. So at some point, of course, I will finish Satisfactory, and I will look to be streaming other things. I have an idea of streaming something like Dark Souls or Elden Ring as the next thing. I don't know if you're here for Satisfactory, if that's what like brings you here, or what, and if a game like that would be entertaining for you to watch and follow along with. Um, but that's at least been my idea of what I would do when this game is over. Of course, there are a lot of hours left to this game, so it will be far in the future at this point. But still, it would be nice to know. Yeah. Okay. Good. I will also have to buy it. That's gonna be the thing. You will try the other one. What other one? Like Elden Ring or... Or do you mean just try stopping by the stream when the time comes? Oh, it's I don't know, when it's not on sale, probably a lot. I'm gonna have a look at my wish list because it's there. Yeah, it's 60 euros, so it's a lot. Um, I'll definitely get it when it's on a deal. I just have to hope that that happens by the time that before I'm done with Satisfactory, so that I can have it ready for streaming. But yeah, but that's nice to know because, well, I was curious if you were here for Satisfactory or what. Of course, you tell me that you like listening to me and so on, but I think there are also certain games that suit certain people more, right? Also for watching. So, but yeah. Anyway, I can see someone just jumped in this moment as a viewer, but sadly, I'm ending my stream here. It is, yeah, it's mostly fighting, I would say. Um, I could imagine so, at least. I don't truly know because I haven't watched much of it, but it's like tactical fighting, I would say. In like difficult tactical fighting. But not tactical in the sense of strategy, but more so you have to be precise with your movement and all of that and time things correct. So yeah, that's it. Again, it will be probably months until then, so you will have a lot more Satisfactory to look forward to before any other game. But yeah, thank you for coming in, and again, like I said last time, there is a Discord server that you can feel free to join. I can see that you're already well versed in on my YouTube channel, so that is all good. Thank you for coming again. I really appreciate it. It's lovely having you here. We did indeed establish a connection, and it's lovely to have it. So But thank you for stopping by, and hopefully I'll see you again on Thursday. Goodbye, enjoy yourself, have fun.